Hey y'all. So I came out to close up the high tunnel, and it's brighter in here, so I thought I'd go ahead and give you a better look at the Roseanne Lizzies. Aren't they gorgeous? I really didn't think that I would like them at all, but I find they're really pretty. I wonder what that critter is out there. I hear something fussing pretty heavily. But aren't they pretty? They are very antique-y, but I wanted to show you this one over here. The Voyage Green has started to bloom, and look at that. Now that's funny. That's funny. Remember me telling you that I thought that I had ended up with wrong seed, because I had planted Voyage Blue, Arena Red, Voyage Green, and the Roseanne, and all of the buds are green. Well, they do turn, obviously, as you can see from the Roseanne. They do start turning as they're opening up. And this baby is going to be the green. Well, obviously is the green. Isn't that pretty? I mean, they're crazy. They are crazy looking. So I saw another one over there. Looks like another one getting ready to open up. And it's going to be the green also. Let me see. They open slowly. And the interesting thing about the Lizzies, as they open, you actually let them continue on, and you end up removing the bottom, and that's kind of hurtful. So it will be this big one will be removed, and all the blooms and the buds that continue on up on this thing, they will continue to open for weeks. So that first one's kind of just sacrificial, and that hurts my heart because they are so big and so very, very beautiful. But the colors are actually just scattered throughout. When we brought them out here, because we had to transplant them, if you remember, we transplanted everything up. And as we were doing that, we didn't keep everything labeled. So when we brought them out here, they just ended up getting put in here. But look how big that one green one is. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny. All right. I'm in the process of making dog food. You know, our lives are just on one big repeat. It seems like we're doing something different most of the time, but when you look at it, it's just kind of one big repeat. You feed the birds, you water plants, you cut, you make bouquets, you make deliveries, take care of the dogs, hoe some, I don't know, try to clean house every now and then. that one's suffering this year, y'all. I just got to admit it. And then the next day you start all over again. But I guess that's what we chose. So I'm not going to whine about it. Yeah, I guess I am whining. Let's just be honest here. I'm whining just a little bit. You just kind of get tired. But Chelsea and I did get some deliveries made to coffee houses. And I think that's going to be actually a really good venture for us. The little coffee cup bouquets. And this afternoon, or this evening late, we came down and cut for delivery tomorrow. And you can see over there, I actually just went ahead and stripped the sunflowers. The sunflowers were blown wide open. It just happened quickly, and I wasn't staying ahead of it. So there's Reba. Hi, darling. So the sunflowers are in the cool room with the air conditioning on. So, and that's fine. Y'all, this is not okay. I really do not. I thought that was Tux. I do not have pet skunks. I do not have pet skunks. I hear you. Are you trying to get away from the skunk? Just in case? Good grief. I do not have pet skunks. Oh, good gravy. I don't blame you. Reba said, I'm out of here. She said, I'm not hanging around up there. I'm not either. I'm going to scoot down the driveway. And this means that they probably are in the chicken lot. Hugh did fix the door to the metal building, though. He put a piece of metal so that they couldn't actually push the bottom in and squeeze through. So that takes care of one of their places where apparently they get a little fresh food. That's where I grind my seed, and I also, I grind my seed, and I also mix my seed in there. So there's always some, that falls to the floor. But yeah, one just went up this way too. He's calling to warn me. He's calling to warn me. Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at this. One just went up the bank over here and under the porch. Look, y'all. That's the one that's almost... That's the one that's almost totally white. Good gravy. I do not have pet skunks. I do not have pet skunks. I do not have pet skunks. It's trying to get in there to eat, okay, to eat Prissy and Ann's food. Goofy little thing. I wish the ducks could chase them off. Guys, seriously, can't you do something to earn your keep? I did leave the nesting boxes open on the chicken coop so that all of the poor critters... Look how tiny it is. That's a baby. I wonder if it sees me. I wish it would just scoot back the other direction. Good gravy. Alright, y'all. I have a lot of cleanup to do out here. And I was going to do that this evening while it's nice and cool. I don't know if I will trust that there's not skunks everywhere. Let me walk down here and see if I can put these guys away. Maybe that little bitty dude will wander off so that I can go put Ann and Prissy away. It's dangerous around here in the evening. It just is. And I hope poor George has gone through the nesting boxes. Everybody else went through the nesting boxes. But yesterday he wouldn't. So he ended up just toughing it up and running past the goose that's laying in the doorway. Alright, y'all. I'm going to very carefully look in here before I go. I'm about tired of doing videos on skunks. Really, I am. Alright. I don't see any, but I don't have a mama away yet, so she hasn't figured out to go through the nesting boxes. She's wanting to go in the doorway. And this crazy mama goose. And you know, it's been a long time. Chelsea and I were discussing this today. I'm coming to the thought that maybe these goose eggs are not viable. No. Just don't even think about it. She went around to the back. Let's see if she hops into the nesting box. Ryan, I will put you in air jail. Oh, she did. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. There you go. So I think that's all of them. This mama goose is just terrorizing my chickens. Oh, darling. Oh, darling. I'm so sorry. Good girl. She got past her. But see what she's doing? She's laying right in the door. And she's yelling at anybody that tries to get past her. You're a brute. But anyway, like I was saying, Chelsea and I have just about come to the conclusion. It has been so long at this point that it almost seems like they could not still be viable. Alright, you two wander off. If we don't have babies. Yes, I see and hear you both. If we don't have babies by, what is today, Tuesday? By Sunday, I think I'm going to scoot them out of there. Because they really could not be viable at this point. And you know what? They may actually already be little babies underneath of them. They'll set on them for a while. But they bring them out. And maybe they brought them out during the time when I'm not out here to see them. I don't know. I do not know. All of this is goofy. Alright, y'all. What I do know is that I'm going to go inside. I am. You and I are having some liver and onions. I made liver just a little bit to go in the dog food because the people that process our beef, when she has organ meats that people don't want, she's not allowed to sell it, but she can give it to me or whoever asks for it. And that's lovely because, listen, Ryan, you're just pushing your luck, bud. But because she can give it away, I love to use it in the dog food. So I put some in the pressure canner today, or in my Instant Pot, and cooked it. And Hugh has cooked some onions to go with it. So liver's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like it pretty well. Sometimes. Not all the time, but every now and then. And I think I'll go in and have a little bit. Finish stirring up my dog food. Get it in the freezer. And get ready for bed. And that crazy little skunk is still there. So it may be a little while. Sorry, littles. Ann and Prissy may be a little while before they get put away. But that is definitely a teeny tiny little dude. It's following the ducks. Nope. Where's it going? Okay, maybe it's going away. I hope it's going away. Alright, y'all. Well, I love you much. Wasn't planning on making this into another Lizzie and Skunk. I guess this is Lizzies and Skunks part 2. Alright. Love you much. Bye-bye.